let me show you guys why you have a huge reason to be happy. Something has happened last night. Late last night, there was a release of information that was really, really good. Let's get into it. You may be wondering, why is there a pin in the middle of the ocean here? What could that possibly be? Anyone have any guesses? Armin, what could it possibly be?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna guess. Is it a ship that was ran away and the U.S. Navy went and hunted down and brought it back?
No, but it is a ship. This
Okay.
is the current location of the USS Boxer.
Boxer! No! Boxer!
This is the
No!
current location of the USS Boxer.
Oh my
So,
god! Let's go! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Oh my
so
god!
late last night, the US Naval Institute has released the location of the USS Boxer. Now, if you guys remember, last week I told you that the transponder for the USS Boxer was turned off and it was last seen moving west. We have gotten confirmation not only from the US Naval Institute, which this came out around like 10 p.m. last night, 11 p.m. last night. I immediately posted that the US Boxer is going to Iran on X for everyone to see. Everyone, some couple of people were talking about it, got zero traction, nothing until CENTCOM itself confirmed that the USS Boxer, which looks like this, is heading to the Arabian Sea. That means Iran. It is transiting the Indian Ocean at the moment. That's what's going on, guys.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you sure?
Yep, this is confirmed by CENTCOM.
Oh my god! We've been waiting for this.
Look at this image. They're
We've
like,
been.
we're coming for you. This is the image that's like we are on our way, and it's like this is the point of view of the Islamic Republic. They're just watching the USS Boxer uh, come for them,
So
and here they
can
are.
you? Oh my
Yeah.
god! Okay, Jennifer is saying, "Fill me in, please." Okay, guys. So the United States has 11 naval carrier strike or amphibious groups in total, and two of them are have amphibious striking capabilities. One is USS Tripoli that is already, next close to the Persian Gulf, but then the other one is USS Boxer that has been, at the Strait of Malacca or Singapore for so long, and we have been waiting for it because guys, the United States being really aggressive against the Islamic Republic would require the USS Boxer to be there for amphibious style attacks on southern Iran on and the Iranian islands, to be able to take some islands, take some cities in southern Iran. If the United States was to get aggressive in moving in against the Islamic Republic, it would need the USS Tripoli and USS Boxer around in that region. And for so long, we've all been waiting for USS Boxer to make a move towards the Persian Gulf, because if it wasn't there, it came with the understanding the United States was not going to do any significant land operations against the Islamic Republic in southern Iran. And now that the USS Boxer is now moving towards the Persian Gulf, that means that the Americans are basically putting that option on the table to take islands or take some cities in southern Iran. Is that a good explanation, Ali? How would you explain it?
Yeah, that's exactly correct. Um, there's 2,000 Marines on this ship somehow. They all fit in there. I mean, I guess in those couple of ships in that strike group, 2,000 Marines. That's a lot of teams that you can send out to take key locations. Guys, when we're thinking about a southern coast invasion of Iran, we don't need to go in and take every grain of sand and every beach and every town. All you need to do is to take some really key spots and to strike from there other key spots, and that's it. The whole network of the transportation of oil, refining oil, shipping, all of that's gone. It's done for. This is the threat that at the moment, this picture posted by CENTCOM is the threat that's given to the Islamic Republic. They have to now weigh, is the United States bluffing, or are they really sending the ship to start a ground invasion and take Kharg Island, Bandar Abbas, all the different ports, and cut our financial lifeline once and for all? Keep in mind that most of the radar sites in the southern coast of Iran and the Strait of Hormuz are destroyed. The United States Navy can almost act with impunity and do whatever they want in that area. This was the only last missing piece of the puzzle that they needed. This would be a huge move for the operation to come. I personally don't think that it's just a threat, personally. To move this ship away from where it was already stationed, keep in mind, this was in Singapore, okay? It was closer to China. It was guarding one of the most important straits in the world, the Strait of Malacca. We also have the Strait of Hormuz or the Strait of Malacca. So the Strait of Malacca, if you choke that off, you close it off, China's finished. You close off the Strait of Hormuz, most of the countries around the world are finished. So for them to move it out of the Chinese Pacific theater and put it here is more than a threat, in my opinion. This is something that they're like, we're going to do something. And they did announce their arrival. So they should be arriving in about, I would say, a week from now. It took them a week for them to get to this point. So yeah, we're at this blue marker here, and they used to be right around here. So took them a week to get from there to here, maybe another week for them to get from there to there. They only have to get in this general area, which is where the USS Abraham Lincoln is, and that's it. You're good to go. And that's probably why the radar sites on the southern coast of Iran have been struck so heavily, in particular. So the Islamic Republic are blind, they're deaf, and now they're about to have hundreds of Marines storm their beaches in the middle of the night with air cover and aerials, information, everything. Yeah, again, I'm not saying that's about to happen right now. I'm just saying that that is definitely on the card now for the near future, whether it's a few months from now, a year from now, but the USS Boxer is coming. They are coming.
Yeah, and also whatever happens, that means that the United States is going to have the upper hand, even if they're just negotiating, because this is with the understanding that we could fuck you up now big time because of this being here. So the Islamic Republic is now weaker because USS Boxer is over there, because it will always now with the understanding that we could take over Bandar Abbas and get complete control over the Strait of Hormuz anytime we want, with the USS Boxer being there.
Yeah, absolutely. And,
So
again, there's only a few key spots they need to take. In my opinion, the first spot they will take is this, Bandar Abbas, which is one of the ports that they export oil ships from. They'll take that first. They'll definitely probably take Chabahar as well. So this one is important. That's important. Bandar Abbas, Bandar Abbas, Qeshm Island, Sirik, and they probably will just stop there. In my opinion, they don't even need to go to Kharg Island because it's all the way up here. That is way in there. I don't think we need to go all the way over there. But yeah, this is huge. Remember, guys, we've been talking about this for months. We're like, the USS Boxer, that is a key indicator of things kicking off, and it's finally on its way. So that's a huge piece of news, and that's why I wanted you guys to be happy.
here's the thing though. This will mean that, it's hard to believe that they would do that without using it, because just leaving that the China side empty like that is a huge risk, right?
Exactly. You're
And
taking this away from deterring China invading Taiwan.
yeah, so that means like it's hard to believe that they're doing this without actually wanting to actually use it or something.
Correct.
My name is Armin Navabi. I'm an Iranian political analyst with decades of experience fighting the Islamic regime inside and outside of Iran. Make sure you follow me for more, and also make sure you join our discussion group. I'm there almost every single day. Come talk to me there and the rest of the people there in our group calls. It's a great place to meet and talk to people who like talking about politics. The link is in the description and or in the bio. You could also get there by scanning the QR code on the screen. See you there.